the city of the sun. You could have stayed, it's only over when the day is done. I never knew you was a runner, yeah. I mistook you for a son. It don't matter what we think when it's all over. 'Cause this is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah. This is our last chance to leave it all behind. Raise your voice and raise your power, yeah.
Archie, is it fun?
Fun.
Fun.
After me. Ready? Happy?
Happy.
New?
New?
New.
Boom.
Was wrong to say I wouldn't change a thing, 'cause in the story of our lives, the best of times through color glass, time moves on enough to let me move on past, but every little now and then it creeps on back to shape my smile.
Today is May 20th, 2025. It is 1:56 a.m. 2 a.m. So let's continue. All right, let's go on Twitter. I just want to get some of this recording out of the way. I believe this is the first tweet. Let me make sure. Yeah. All right. Meghan's wedding speech to her husband, Prince Harry. Happy 7th year wedding anniversary, Prince Harry and Meghan. Quote, all of those people then fully get it, because this is the love story of a boy and a girl who were meant to be together. All right. 2 minutes and 46 seconds. Screenshot, okay?
I gave a speech the night of our wedding, which is atypical for a bride in the UK, I think.
Very.
I have it on my phone. I can read it to you. Should we read it?
From your phone?
Am I going to be able to read that?
Try.
On to the crux of why I wanted to speak tonight. First of all, it's been a while. That got a big laugh. But mostly I wanted to share a story that I wrote about the man that I love and the way that we met. Let's call this a modern fairy tale. Once upon a time, there was a girl from LA. Some people called her an actress. And there was a guy from London. Some people called him a prince. All of those people didn't fully get it, because this is the love story of a boy and a girl who are meant to be together. They meet on July 3rd, 2016 in London, and they giggle endlessly. So the next day they have their second date, and he brings her cupcakes because it's 4th of July. A bittersweet celebration, he says. Ironic, really. her country's independence from his country. Yet in this moment, they know they don't want to be independent of each other. And after a month of long-distance courtship, they settle into the quiet of Botswana. And amidst whatever momentary worries that creep in, they look at each other and think, whatever world we're in. They would love and garden and travel and laugh and rack up more air miles than any couple could have. And when the tides were rough, they squeezed each other tighter. Nothing can break us, they'd say. For this love, she was a fighter. I appreciate, respect, and honor you, my treasure, for the family we will create and our love story that will last forever.
She's happy to go up the hill, but she hates going down the hill.
We don't have that much farther to go.
What?
They're so
So
silly.
I ask you to raise a glass to the astounding assurance that now life begins, and the everlasting knowing that above all, love wins.
3 things came to mind as I was listening to this. The first one was the music, thinking the amount of instrument being played to match the sense, the vibe, and I don't know. I was thinking of the musicians. All right. The second one is they document almost everything. So much they would have shared with us. There was something else I was thinking about. Okay, I forgot the third one. But let's go to the next one. There's no more comments. All right, so now we're going to focus on some of the pictures that Meghan had posted on her IG account. The squad was just like zooming and talking about each one of them. That message spoke to me. I'm so happy they know that rain or shine, we've got their backs. All right. And I think this they posted for us, the Sussex squad. They already know that the Derangers still gonna get mad because there's so much they wanted to share with us. But unfortunately, you know, the Derangers, the Royal Rats make it impossible. So let me read this. 7 years of marriage, a lifetime of stories. Thanks to all of you, whether by our side or from afar, who have loved and supported us throughout our love story. We appreciate you. Happy anniversary. Okay? That's what she posted on her IG. There's that. She's seeing all our support, and I'm happy. We love you, Meghan. They see us fighting for their love. Me too. The squad is really a group of folks around the world who cares about how others are treated. Harry and Meghan deserve support. They truly do. For those who are new, some of you might get tired of me saying this. I was not creating videos for Harry and Meghan type of things, what you are seeing now. But I create PYTE. If you look at the very first videos, were mostly politics, and I think there's some stuff about the Obama or something like that. I was gonna focus more on US politics because of the things that I was seeing happening, and so many people were blind to see it. That was gonna be my focus. I think, when was that? 2019 or 2018? And look where we are now with the US. So my focus was gonna be that. Then comes Harry and Meghan, and I was reading, you know, her existence. I was fully aware of her as an actress or whatever, but I was not following her. But when she married into the royal family, I was happy for her, thinking highly of the institution, the royal family. I thought they were above all those pettiness. But as I read headlines after headlines, it was too consistent for me. I was like, wait a second. You know, I had to pause and say, wait a second. This woman has been in the public eyes for that long. I never hear a squeak about her. Why all of a sudden she just married into the institution? Why am I hearing all of this nonsense about her? And that's when I decided to take a second look, to do my investigation. I had my Twitter account, I believe, since 2009. I created it, but never really active. Then once I decided to look further into Harry and Meghan kind of things, mostly Meghan, the headlines, I was like, I know the place to go. It has to be on Twitter. I need to see what people are talking about, what is being said, And I landed on the Sussex Squad. They inform me so much. I mean, not directly, but maybe, I don't know. I just stumbled up on them. And then I came across a tweet and I thought that was kind of funny. And I posted it, I uploaded it. And then I guess one of the squad stumbled upon that video and said, oh, I'm not on Twitter. Can you please share more of that? And occasionally I will put little things here and there. I will create my own videos, things that I thought about, I'll create it. And then that's how it started, because the squad asked. And then when I review them, as I'm doing here, create a list and go over them. Like yesterday, I really didn't have any time, but I was liking whatever that was coming on my timeline. So when I come here to record, I could have those tweets, so I don't have to search for them. They will be on my folder kind of thing on Twitter. So that's how this all started. I was not into Harry and Meghan kind of thing, but these people refused to leave them alone. And it was so unfair to see this is the way the tabloid was going about it. And I learned so much about the tabloid. I probably was one of those people who were clicking in on the Daily Fail type of BS. And well, that's what pretty much raised my radar, because almost everything that I saw was BS. It didn't make sense to me. But anyway, let's read some of these and then go to the next one. Me too. The squad is really a group of folks around the world who cares about how others are treated. Harry and Meghan deserve support. They truly do. Well said. I agree. When I read that, I felt relieved. No need to name us specifically, but they know we are there supporting them and their endeavors and charities. There's that, exactly. This message is for all of us. They see us. They know. Yes, yes. Okay, let's go to the next one. Okay, it's making reference to that collage of pictures. Okay. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are celebrating 7 years of marriage. Meghan marked the occasion by sharing a sweet collage of never-before-seen personal photos. She wrote, quote, 7 years of marriage, a lifetime of stories. Thanks to all of you, whether by our side or from afar, who have loved and supported us throughout our love story. We appreciate you. Happy anniversary. So that's what's saying here, and this is the board again. Oh my God, the squad zoom in every single one of them. This is what most of the tweets that I have. There's this here. Okay, and this is, I said that on my last video. If the royal rats were not so intrusive, Harry and Meghan would have shared so much with us. But the royal rats refuse to let them be. Refuse to let them live their lives the way that they want to. Enjoy the moment. But the royal rats, they wanted to be part of it. And then at the same time, let's say if Harry did let them in, they will not appreciate that. They will still write BS, things that wasn't existent. Non-existent. So, whatever. Okay, so there they are. They know they don't like them, but they still here. Alright, let's black. Okay, Harry and Meghan. There's that. A lot of images. Yeah, so happy and in love. By the way, their wedding date is the same as Anne Boyle, beheaded in 1536. LOL. There's that. Picture taken from the video. Split second time frame. Explain this. Okay, I don't know. There's all of that. Let's move on to the next one. Okay, thread of all the pictures Meghan has on her board. Alright, so she went in and take each one of these apart. Let's see here. There's that, Meghan Sussex pregnant belly. I wonder, that must be Lili looking at the house, the crown molding and things like that. That must be in the US, I think. Alright, Meghan and her two babies, Archie and Lili. Lilibet. Definitely, and Kylie. Archie and Lilibet, the cutest sibling duo in 2022, assuming Christmas time, cause the tree. Alright, so there they are here. That's nice. Okay, Papa Prince Harry and Mama Meghan. 2019. So that's Archie. So cute. Is that probably Guy in the back? May he rest in peace. That is so cute, just enjoying themselves. This is the happiness that they wanted.
I haven't always gotten it right, but as far as this goes, there really was no other option. But I hope that helps you understand what it had come to, that I would step my family back from all I have ever known, to take a step forward into what I hope can be a more peaceful life.
There's Harry, 2025. Yeah, I wonder where is that. My goodness, every time he gets a chance to. There's more. Doing paintings. There's Pula. There's more. Where is that? Look like by the beach or something. Alright, she blurred the face here. There they are here. Where is that? 2024. That's probably, I'm wondering if it was in Canada when during the Invictus, maybe a little private session before Meghan left. I don't see the date here. There's that. All in white. I saw some pictures, the squad, this picture, the squad posted about that. Maybe they were renewing their vow, something like that. There's more. 2016. There's that. And Africa, definitely. There's that. I love this picture. There are the kids here. That's nice. Birthday cake. I wonder, probably Harry's birthday, maybe? Oh my goodness. That's nice. Someone mentioned this picture probably was taken the same time the picture Miss and Harriman took of Meghan pregnancy of Lili. Someone suggested that. I don't know. There's that. Where is that? 2022? Is that what it says? The dog looking at them. This one is nice too. There's that. Very blurry. My goodness, a lot of kissy kissy. There's more of this. Sunset. There's that. What is that? 2020? That's nice. The squad spoke about that. There's some tweets about these two pictures. There's that. 2025. This is sometime this year. Okay. So there's all of this. So we went over that already. All of these. Okay. So let's go to the next tweet. So she took all of those images on the board, put them in separately, individually. Next one. There's that. Clap back to nonsense. The baby was cooking. Alright, so there's that. Probably with Lili. And there's the storyboard again. Don't be surprised the other ones are gonna be doing the same thing. Oh, who's that? This image here. That's probably Archie. Right, I'll put a... And I don't see that one. Okay, look at Princess Meghan's tummy. The baby was cooked and ready to come out. All the pics on the board are beautiful. Hardly. She knows they'll just say it's Photoshop. It's just her sharing a slice of Bits life to fans. Yeah, I think it's for the her fans. Queen of clapping back with receipt. I love it. Love it. One even mentioning the baby facing the camera in the photo. That's the laugh. Yes, some people need help real fast. I want to do this with my husband. This is awesome. I told you, Harry's the standard for the squad. The squad's husband. Love. Okay, we'll say it's fake. Who cares? Let's just enjoy. Okay, she retweeted celebrity. Yeah, this one, screaming. She retweeted also. Alright, so same thing. Next one. There's a lot of tweets to share. So I bookmarked this, but it came from that because I think there was a music. I didn't want to focus too much. The heartbreak for the Rangers. There's the laugh here. Spare a thought for them. Love always wins. Okay, the Derangers gonna go crazy. OMG, this is simply gorgeous. 7 years of marriage. Okay, the same thing is repeating again. Her Meghan caption on the image. Next one, I want to go over them really quickly. I'm sorry. Sources close to the couple never told us any of these trips. Like, when did Meghan and Harry go to Norway without sources knowing? It's beginning to look like a sources known F all about the couple. Okay, the squad are just laughing. Your posts bring me joy, I can tell you. Right? Oh, I'm glad the feeling is mutual. Love your videos when you share those clack them psycho fans. Love our team. Like, laughing my ass off. I have no idea they went to Norway. Looks like it was January 2017, their first holiday together to see the northern light. There's that. So when the Norway trip happened, the Derangers said it was fake and Meghan made the story up. They said the same thing about their trips to Africa. I mean, these people, this is why the royal family and what's happening in the US is happening. Because it seems like the mind of these people only accepting falsehood. Even if the thing is happening in front of them, their eyes are seeing the thing happening, but once the evildoers say something, say what you're seeing is not what it is, they believe it, even though their eyes are literally looking at the thing. Okay, best thing to happen was Meghan getting back on Instagram. I always knew the sources were full of bile. They knew nothing and just made everything up. I do blame the Sussexes for allowing it to go on for as long as it did. Now those sources all look as pathetic as they truly are. I mean, I understand this tweet. I could understand her sentiment, but knowing the position that they are in and the amount of unnecessary burden the royal family, the royal rats all over the world are putting on them, if every single thing that the royal rats throw at them, they took the time to respond to it, they will never get anything done for themselves. I mean, I've said this in the past. I don't know if it's true, but it's something that I've said. Maybe they have their lawyers looking through papers, whatever they point about them, and when something strikes the lawyers to see, okay, maybe there's a case here, this is when they probably bring it to their attention. Do you want to proceed this? This is how you could do this. Da 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 da. But if every single little nonsense that the Derangers put out there and Harry and Meghan took the time to respond to it, yeah, all of the work that they do, taking care of Invictus, well, Santa Bali was destruction from within, how they sneak in to destroy it. I mean, all the things that we see them doing, Archwell production and all of that, it will never happen because they will spend so much time on responding to Derangers. And the Derangers know that. They've been doing this thing. The royal rats, they're part of that. Okay? This is something they created. They're not new to it.
When racism as such, as a philosophy, kicked in, was as a direct reaction to the abolitionist movement. The abolitionist movement driven by some of the leading intellectuals of the day, as well as driven by hundreds of thousands of ordinary people in this kingdom who signed petitions after petitions and presented them to the House of Lords. When the abolition movement really kicked in from the 1780s onwards, the planters had to respond. And so this is where you get the most virulent imagery about brutal, pagan, bestial.
But the media is a powerful force.
Black people in the literature and in the imagery.
Cartoons portraying black people as licentious and depraved began to circulate.
But the media is a powerful force.
The anti-abolitionist Edward Long wrote,
The lower-class women in England are remarkably fond of the blacks. In the course of a few generations more, the English blood will become so contaminated with this mixture as even to reach the middle and then the higher orders of the people. This is a venomous and dangerous ulcer that threatens to disperse its malignancy far and wide until every family catches infection from it.
But the media is a...
But Harry and Meghan refuse to give full attention to them. All right. I feel so sorry for Lady C and all her bongo drums. I laugh at her covenant of believers so much. I mean, I know Lady C existed. That's that white woman. I think she's Jamaican. And there were some issues I don't want to talk about. The squad have raised. I don't even follow her. I don't even know she's still talking about Harry and Meghan. So this is some of the problems some of the squad have. How do you know she's talking about bongo? So you're giving her the likes. So they're giving them the views to continually making those type of videos. Okay, that's another name for liars. Who's that? Let's see here. Before I block. Okay, so that's subscribe. There's a laugh here. Or do you know for sure it's Norway? Alright, next tweet. Once I get tired, I think I'm just gonna stop. Maybe later I'll create another video. Princess Diana's sweet grandbabies, Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet. That is so cute. Kissing her on forehead. Okay, the priceless love of grandmothers. Okay, there's that. Oh my god, Princess Diana will have so much fun being with them. Adorable cute Prince Archie and Princess Lilibet are just as loving as their parents. Archie and Lilibet are the sweetest. A lot of hashtag. Go to the next tweet. Next one. My nose starting to run out of nowhere. Meghan getting her supporters and haters all like. Zooming in on those pictures. Girl situation right now. Oh my god, this quite are so funny. Right? Laughing my ass off. I love this one. For real. Girl. Okay, so that was during the reception. I don't want to focus on that. Let me finish with my list or record as much as I can. Next one. Daily Mail obsessively looking through Meghan's anniversary post to Harry and trying to snap up all the never before seen photos from the couple they call irrelevant. Okay, people are laughing. I love we are celebrating Harry and Meghan's anniversary, but I can't help it. I have to get it off my chest how much I loathe and detest the Daily Mail. I didn't know it was possible for me to hate anything and anyone this much, but the hell. And the people that work there have found it in me. This person must be new. My goodness. Followed quickly by the Mirror having geriatric James body language expert looking for signs of that professional separation. Okay, I bet they were trying to mute challenge and miserably fell. Then they will... Oh, I see. Trying to mute Harry and Meghan's anniversary, but there's Meghan put all these pictures. Now they want to talk about it. Because the squad were on mute challenge. Okay, then they will print 5011 articles about each picture and call them exclusive. The toxic British super media is beyond obsessed. This is so accurate. Grab a couple for Pa and Uncle Billy because they ain't getting any otherwise. Next tweet. Okay. If Mike drop and clap back had a face. Alright, so there's that. Meghan's pregnancy and there's the sonogram. Why the pics so blurry? Have you heard of AI? What does heard mean? Okay, I don't know. I mean, she put it probably in low res, and plus it's a collage of things. People who have to zoom in to look closer. But this is the thing. Meghan didn't have to do any of these. That's the thing. She didn't have to do any of that. Her supporters are more than happy to get anything. But these are complaining. Okay, God, that looks painful. A woman's body is such an amazing thing. Oh, I love that kind of receipt. I wonder what haters are going to come up with now. Oh, they will find something, never doubt them. That is true. Okay, it'll be really interesting to hear what demented takes this image will inspire. Trust me, this derangers watch one of her babies popping out of her punani and they will say it was a deep fake. They can never be satisfied. This is what I'm saying. But I'm glad this is going to give them migraine. Let's go to the next one. I'm starting to feel like I'm gonna stop for a while. Okay, there are some tweets regarding zooming and the images. I'll do all of this and then maybe later I'll record more. But I'm starting to get tired. Me zooming in to all the fabulous new photos. The squad, you know, they're just laughing. Zoom in on every single pictures. Sam, and I can't read her writing. Never mind the writing, me too. Have a feeling we'll get unreleased wedding photos, but a whole timeline. Such a treat. This is what I mean. The squad just, anything that Harry and Meghan post, they're more than happy. Next one. Okay, more, they zooming in into the pictures. Prince Harry, let mom breathe. I think that says 2024. Okay, Harry is head over heel and incandescently in love with Meghan. There's that. I see what you did here. Incandescent with love. I noticed that too. Meghan is always being accused of basically suffocating Harry with hugging, grabbing, pulling, etc. This is definitely the other way around. Love this for them. There's that. Exactly. There's Harry searching for her hand. That was in Canada. I just love her. He engulfed her always. Okay, I want to know where her hands are. There's the laugh here. Prince Harry. No, look at the lip. Next one. More zoom in photos. What? There's that. I will say vow renewal or Easter. Her hair is super long, so it definitely wasn't this year. Lili's christening. Damn. Folks, remember the voter rats are investigating your comments and posts for headlines. Looks like the dress from As Ever Should. I think Princess Lili's christening, vow renewal, Lili's baptism. Okay, so they're guessing what this picture was about. Next tweet. All I could think of, they're just creating memories. Okay, I have 4 more, but there's so much more. The others will be for another video. Heartwarming Sussex family moment. So sweet, Prince Archie embracing his little sister, Princess Lili. An emotional Prince Harry with his newborn son. There they are here. So cute. Thank you. I'm struggling. Oh my, this is all so lovely. Okay. Great to see the Sussexes are raising emotionally stable children. OMG, Sussex Squad is so quick. I can barely get my glasses to make out the pics on the post. I salute you all. Absolutely heartwarming. There's that. Family time. That's literally a sneak peek of their lives. They make time for small little things. Prince Archie and Princess Elizabeth in 2022. Elizabeth was 6 months old. Okay, Lili was born in 2021. Moana at Christmas. This one I need to black. Alright, this was my favorite in the collage. Absolutely adorable. God bless these 2 beautiful children. Just too cute. Absolutely adorable. That's my little sis. Alright, let's go to the next one. 2 more. I will be adding on this. There's that. Is he carrying her in the middle photo? This one. Yeah. Oh, what the hell just happened? Y'all who have bought magnifying glasses, please tell me. Cause OMG, hotness just. Okay, them and the sunset. She retweeted that. Okay, no, you're just seeing her legs wrap around him. There's, oh, my phone is plugged in. No, you see her legs wrapped around him. That's just embracing, but it's still a beautiful shot. Okay, in my opinion, it's them and the children. Very hard to see here. Him and the children left. First one, this one. Meghan holding Lili. It's hard to see, I don't know. Archie standing in front of her. Okay, it's hard to make. Okay, holding kids by 3, group hug. I think this is the best I can do. have no skill, so quality stinks. I don't know. Alright, I think they are carrying their babies. Okay, I don't think so. Look like her legs, but I have to laugh because, you know, we all like. It's true. He was about to lift up. He was about to lift her up. He was about to lift up her, but I need to look more carefully. Alright, let's leave that alone. Okay, one more I'm gonna add. And then, like I said, the rest for another video. I want to know more about this pic. A love story. Happy 7th wedding anniversary, Harry and Meghan. That is so cute. Okay, they did so many engagement pics. I literally die. They must have thousands of pictures, right? Alright, so that's that. This is my last one. Oops. That photo shoot. Okay, so there's this. That's nice. Let's see here. Happy 7th anniversary. Love that dress. Harry's love for Meghan makes him look so hot. That is an awesome dress. So suits. Same poses as the concert era. There's the heart here on fire. Let me see what the other one is. If it making reference to that image as well. Because I did put them right after the other. That's different. So the next video that I will start when I do record, probably later this afternoon, will be this one. Okay, but for now, I'm gonna stop here. Let's do a prayer. The last prayer that I did was pray for family peace. Let's pick something below it. Let's pick this one. Dear God, please keep my family, friends, and loved ones safe. Please watch over them always and let good health, happiness, and blessings befall them. Amen. All right, so that's it. So please take a moment to subscribe, like, and share. If you want to support this channel, there's a PayPal link and a Cash App link in the description. You could donate. Those who have donated, thank you. All right, so that's it. Thank you for watching.